We live in an era where lost languages are resurrected. Give an archaeologist a fragmented stone tablet, and they will reconstruct a forgotten empire. Feed a centuries-old cipher into a modern algorithm, and a supercomputer will provide a translation in seconds. We process and categorize the past at a scale that once took lifetimes. But there is one artifact that completely halts this machine: a beautifully illustrated medieval manuscript that has defied every attempt at translation, remaining a total blank space in human history. This particular puzzle surfaced in 1912, when a rare book dealer named Wilfred Voynich acquired a mysterious text. He found it tucked away in Italy, pulling it out of the realm of myth and anchoring it firmly in documented European history. Yet more than a century after it was pulled from those archives, we still do not know who wrote it, what language they spoke, or what a single word on its pages actually means. Open the cover, and the immediate problem is the text itself. The entire manuscript is written in an elegant, looping script that matches no known alphabet on Earth. Surrounding this unknown text are intricate botanical illustrations, but if you try to identify them, you hit a wall. These plants appear to be impossible hybrids, grafting the roots of one species to the leaves of another, creating flora that simply does not exist in nature. Then there is the astronomical section. This image displays 6 intricate circular diagrams, covered in celestial markers and unknown annotations. The geometry implies a highly structured system of cosmic knowledge, yet these specific celestial alignments do not match the mapped universe as we understand it. This next chart shows a medieval astrological wheel. You can recognize familiar zodiac symbols, like Aries and Scorpio, but they are surrounded by strange rings of figures and an entirely alternate system of celestial mapping. Perhaps the most baffling pages feature elaborate biological diagrams. They depict dozens of miniature, unclothed human figures bathing in an interconnected network of pools, tubes, and green liquids. None of it looks like random scribbling. Taken together, the illustrations present a highly detailed, systematic catalog of a forgotten science or an alternate reality. Confronted with this bizarre logic, governments treated the text like an enemy cipher. Elite military cryptographers spent decades running statistical attacks against the lettering. The same caliber of minds that shattered the Enigma machine during World War II applied their genius to these pages. They tested every known substitution and decryption method, only to hit a complete dead end. When human intuition failed, the torch was passed to modern linguists and early computer scientists, who fed the characters into the first algorithmic databases. Eventually, we threw the sheer computational muscle of artificial intelligence at the problem, letting vast networks scan the text for hidden mathematical patterns. Every single escalation in analytical power over the last 100 years has been defeated by a single stack of medieval parchment. With translation proving impossible, a skeptical theory gained traction. The whole thing is an elaborate medieval hoax, a gibberish book created to scam a wealthy collector. But modern computer analysis dismantled that idea. When algorithms analyzed the letter frequency, they found the symbols are not random. The text follows mathematical laws of speech, matching the entropy and syntax of a real language. If the structure is real, it means the text hides actual data. It could be heavily encrypted alchemical formulas, or a record of a science that was intentionally obscured from the church or state. Because the manuscript presents a detailed catalog of life forms and star maps that do not exist in our history, some researchers have looked beyond terrestrial explanations, suggesting the text could be an attempt to record non-human knowledge or occult communications. The manuscript possesses the mathematical structure of a real language, but its contents describe a reality that does not exist. It remains a message that is technically legible, yet contextually impossible. And so, even under the lens of the most advanced technology humanity has ever built, the pages refuse to speak. We are a species biologically wired to categorize and understand our environment. Confronting an artifact that resists our understanding creates a profound, almost uncomfortable friction. The Voynich Manuscript stands as a humbling artifact. It proves that despite our databases, algorithms, and total access to information, some codes remain completely beyond our reach. Given the tension between the proven linguistic structure and the impossible imagery, what do you believe is the source? A forgotten human dialect, a brilliant historical scam, or something else? Let us know your theory in the